the times.
He was second place up until today, when a very talented runner named Insilico actually got a 1:06:40. I can't newbie because he's not in the Discord.
Yeah, it's not here.
Well, that's not good for the RTA timer, but okay, we're going. Do you know the setups they both playing on?
Ahady has a PS4 Pro with SSD, and Romanticore has a normal PS4 with SSD. So you can already see the difference between setups right from the start, because Ahady loaded first. And we're rolling, boys. Good luck to both runners. I hope you have fun watching.
I hope so too. I hope for a very close race. I mean, at some point during the runs, every race, it happened that, like, because of one death, someone pulled ahead like so large. Because in this race or in this run, one death can mean, like, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 minutes easily.
Yeah. And there isn't like a death where you don't lose a lot of time on. I guess it depends. Maybe if you die to Yharnam Skip, you get the lamp. You don't lose that much time, but still losing time and on a race environment.
Always comes down to like how risky they're playing.
Yeah. And apparently Romanticore is going for the riskiest of strats, so you should look forward to that.
So let's hope they're not getting memed here.
Oh yeah. So right now both runners going to pay their first visit to the Hunter's Dream to pick up the best weapon in the game and the cane.
Normally you shouldn't be able to pick up 2 weapons at once from the first messengers, but if you just mash X fast enough, you're actually able to do so.
Yeah, somehow trick the game if you pick one of the weapons too fast. Or fast enough. I shouldn't say too fast.
Second best.
Second best. No, Salt Spear is not a real weapon. So right now, both runners are gonna make their way down to Sewer Skip, which is the first major skip in this run, and right off the bat, saving 40 seconds.
Yes, I hope. I'm laughing so much about this. Oh god, yeah. Let's hope Ahady finds Lucarius this run.
Yeah, the time difference is due to Romanticore having a minus 18 set up on his life split, so they're actually both synced.
Okay, Ahady got it. Looks good. The put out version of it. Pretty good. See how Romanticore does.
So the way this skip works is we... Oh,
I don't know if that worked.
Surely didn't. But the way this skip works is we jump from the pillar to the fence and try to land on one of the pillars on the fence to save our position on top of the fence, like you see Ahady running on it right now. Oh, and he gets bit by the dog. That's unfortunate. The dog's the worst.
Only in the game, though. In real life, they're amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, Romanticore is struggling a little bit.
Yeah, Sewer Skip not being kind to Romanticore right now.
There we go.
Okay, got it. And that dog can bite you on the very, very last pillar. It's one of the most frustrating things. Like you see, Ahady just had to roll and he would be down. So, as the name suggests, this skip skips the entire sewer section of Central Yharnam. So, yeah, it's 40 seconds right off the bat from the start of the run. And Romanticore gets us as well, and both runners make their way to Gascoigne. Well, the famous run killers also right from the start.
Yeah.
So let's see how both runners manage this bad boy. Romanticore opting not going for the marks, so that suggests he's gonna do early Hemwick.
Yep.
Okay, interesting.
Pretty risky, but
Yeah.
it definitely pays out.
Oh, Ahady has Gascon's a very interesting spot. This is not good.
Uh-oh. Getting low HP here.
Oh, he managed to get him back. That's good.
Oh, this is actually scary. Meanwhile, Romanticore actually having a good start.
So what we do for Gascoigne is try to keep him enclosed on the stairs, because as you see, Ahady's having quite a bit of trouble managing the fight on. Oh, he gets the backstab. That's super good. And it's done. GG.
That definitely gave Romanticore a way back into this. It's like it's getting closer now because of this fight. Romanticore, GG. Well done.
So as you saw, Ahady had quite a bit of trouble with Gascoigne between the gravestones, and that's why we fight him on the stairs. And there's also a possibility that he's gonna whiff his gunshots, and that gives us an opening to combo him or throw a Molotov and, you know, deal damage. So right now, both runners are gonna pick up the Blood Gem Workshop tool, which is very important because it allows them to slot gems on their weapon, and it's pretty much alongside with the Beast Bolt Pellet where all the damage you're gonna see in this run comes from.
So Ahady and Romanticore are now picking up the Hunter set, which is very good throughout the run because it also the Beast meter buildup that we will see later on as soon as the Beast Blood Pellets will be used is a lot better with this. And it also gives you a little bit more safety due to like damage reduction.
Yeah, pretty much everything's better than the initial set you have.
Yeah.
Also, very reset heavy part right now. Famous Cathedral War dogs.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Oh,
Romanticore actually getting hit there. So what can happen here is when a dog bites you, you can just like warp through you and then he's in front of you. And then there's another dog who can show up behind you and all of a sudden you're dead. So we're gonna talk to Alfred to get some fire paper. Oh, Ahady is getting memed rough. Oh shit.
Oh Jesus, scary stuff
okay,
here.
Romanticore, meanwhile, actually having not too much trouble with dogs.
Yeah.
All right.
Shouldn't talk too. Never talk too early when it comes to talking in the game. Right now, both runners making their way to Old Yharnam to perform the Old Yharnam Skip.
Let's see what kind of version they're doing.
Yeah.
They're like, I don't know, like 6 or 7 versions of that skip.
Yeah, this is the lower Undead skip of Bloodborne.
Yeah.
There are many versions of doing it. Some safer, some a little slower. Both runners skipping the lamp, yeah, so they're going out right here.
Did someone actually die in a tournament during this?
I can't say for sure.
Okay. Oh, okay, so
yeah, Ahady's gonna opt to do the safer strat, and Romanticore is going YOLO. Let's see what happened. He got
nice. Well done. That's probably like the most risky, but also the fastest setup for this, for sure.
Yeah. So this gives Romanticore like a 10-second head start in this section.
Ahady just taking it safe. Can't blame him for that. It's like early in the run. There's a lot of stuff coming up. Oh my god.
Okay, he managed that really well, actually.
Yeah.
Nerves of steel. If he actually went to the pellet pickup, he was probably dead right there. So it was smart too.
For sure.
It was pretty smart.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're seeing some divine intervention right now in Romanticore's run. So both runners now approaching BSB, Blood-Starved Beast, and we're gonna see the first instance of Beast Blood Pellet usage.
So the Beast Blood Pellet pretty much, like, as soon as you use the Beast Blood Pellets, you have like this little icon over there with the bar. And the more you attack your opponent, or the boss, or enemy, the more it gets filled up. So Ultimately, the larger this bar is filled up, the more damage you deal, but also the more damage you take. So it's high risk, high reward, pretty much.
Yeah. Both runners going for the new strat for BSB actually.
Oh, yeah.
That pretty much doesn't use cocktails. And GG to both. They
Nice.
landed all the strats. Now they're gonna make their way to the Healing Church Workshop to get the first 1/3 of umbilical cord. Which is gonna be used to activate the last true fight of the run in Presence.
Yes. So in order to activate that boss, you have to like collect all 3 and use all 3. And then after Gurman at the end, you will get a extra super secret boss that we will see at the end of the run, hopefully, if no one forgets to use it. Wouldn't be the first time.
So this is apparently a scary drop, but you always survive.
Yeah. It's probably like one of the most calculated drops in the whole game.
Yeah, it's one of the scariest things when you're learning. When I was learning, at least. I believe there's like a hidden weight mechanic in Bloodborne that if you're wielding 2 weapons, like if you have 2 weapons equipped, you actually die on that drop.
You think?
I think that's a thing. Not sure.
What they also picked up here was the doll set. Apparently the doll set is like of very high value. We don't even know why, but it is. Apparently the bath messengers, the ones that you sell them to, they really like the doll or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Unfortunately, don't wear the doll set. But yeah, it's gonna give them 35,000 souls after they sell it. And it gives you like, I don't know, 10 levels, something.
Yeah, something around that.
Very good for the start of the run. So right now, what we saw there is ladder animation canceling. So what they're gonna use that for is by canceling the animation, they save their position on the ladder as if they were climbing it, but they can actually move around and kill bosses, for example. And as long as you don't go through a loading screen, your position is going to be saved on the ladder. And after you quit out, you're going to be put in front of the ladder. So
yeah,
it's a really nice find that it's pretty recent compared to everything else. And they're going to use it right after killing Amelia.
I think that's for the first time where the routes actually will vary a little bit. I think Ahady's going to quit out at the lamp at the Grand Cathedral, and I think Romanticore will go to the Hemwick lane and get the lamp there.
Yeah, they're going to quit out at different times. Because both routes are going to diverge a little.
Wait, but they both use a Hunter mark after BSB, not a Bolt Hunter mark, right? That's odd, though. If you use early Hemwick, you can actually afford to use a Bolt Hunter mark after BSB and get like 1 additional level up.
Yeah, that's true. Romanticore doesn't have pretty much any echoes.
That's odd. So you just...
I guess that was just a quote-unquote misplay on his part, but shouldn't hurt him that much.
Yeah. He's actually grabbing a lamp.
Wow.
They're doing the 2 marks route. Oh yeah, I see.
2 marks route. Okay, that
they're gonna level up before Cleric Beast and not before the I don't even know where the other level up would have been. But they just use before Cleric Beast, they're gonna level up, and because of that, they only need to use 2 Hunter marks throughout the run.
I see. All right, that's interesting. Didn't know that one. Yeah, Romanticore's going all YOLO.
Yeah. I mean, he's been practicing that a lot, so he knows what he has to do. So I think he definitely has a good shot in defeating Ahady here.
And if you watched any of Romanticore's races, you saw that all this YOLO-ness paid off. Because he's pulled some pretty impressive time so far.
Mm-hmm.
Again, those are two very talented runners, world class. So
Absolutely.
hopefully this will be close.
So now they're just gonna make their way to the forest and pretty much go back for the second time to the hunter stream, where they will level up, upgrade their weapon, and equip the slots, and then continue their hunt for the bosses.
Yeah. And they're both doing the early power route, which is the fastest route, using Saw Cleaver, Bolt Paper right at the start.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, bolt paper for shadows is just so much better than having fire paper for them.
Yeah, you didn't even have Fire Paper on the previous routes. You saved Fire Paper for Rom.
Oh yeah, true.
So yeah, it's a much better fight. And
So
not to mention the Rom is naturally weak to Bolt, so and
Yeah.
the spiders are also weak, so you don't have to build nearly as much beast meter as you used to.
Very true, very true.
So right now both runners are using Insight to buy the shards to upgrade their weapons. Insight being one of the currencies in this game. And we're gonna use it to buy some valuable items later on. The pellet and the blood rock.
Okay, suppose staying at 10 bit. Yeah. Yeah, what is Garrett Marioed? I don't remember. Can you please explain?
No.
I think that happened to someone during a run. I think we're gonna see that later on. I'll keep you guys updated when it happens. So yeah, now they're gonna get killed by this insanely good-looking Bagman. And what happens here? This is the first and only intentional death on this route. It's mandatory pretty much for this route. And that guy actually drags you all the way down to Yargul, where he puts you into a cell. But for some reason he forgets to close it up. So you can just escape there and are in Yargul and can make your way to Parl.
Yeah, Cell Keepers in Souls games are not very good.
No, not at all.
On Duke's Archives and Dark Souls 1. So yeah. But they're doing Par early to get access to Bolt Paper, and because it's faster.
Yes.
Yay.
And you only have to do Yargul Skip once, which is huge relief.
It's very, very nice not to do.
Ahady with the first peach of the run, picking up the peach vials.
Shameful.
Yeah.
And doesn't matter which route you do, Parl does not stand a chance ever. They're just gonna sit there and take it. Rip Parl.
Yeah, Parl apparently is not much of a... stands not much of a chance on this route. A little bit sad. He gets bullied a lot. But what you gonna do?
If it's a boss, he has to die, so we just put him down early.
Poor Parl.
Yeah. So now both runners are gonna go back to the dream to buy Bolt Paper and some vials if they want to. And then make their way down to the best boss of the run, Shadows of Yharnam.
Yeah, Shadows is pretty much one of the most inconsistent fights in the whole run because it's 3 enemies at once.
Yeah.
So it's 3 times the fun.
Everyone's favorite boss.
Indeed, absolutely. It's absolutely not annoying at all to reset to Shadows the whole day. So yeah, they're just gonna run through the shadows now. Through the forest a little bit. Well, they're running through the shadows of the forest, actually. Yeah, and
that's true.
Picking up some very, very important upgrade material for later on, and just make their way to the boss. It's pretty straightforward. Just like.
Yeah, and they're gonna perform a skip here, but we pretty much don't even call it a skip because it's super easy. It's like first playthrough shortcut. But it's so handy as well. It skips a big portion of the shadows of the. Ooh, see, that's your fault. Of the woods. Picking up some more beast blood pellets. And yeah, a lot of running around. One of the longest run arounds in the game. I remember when you used to do this right after running around the back of Yosefka's
Oh
cave.
yeah. In the very old route, you go through
It
the
was
forest
like
first.
5 minutes of doing
Yes.
nothing. Very fun.
Oh, Romanticore is having some issues there with a very, very interesting enemy.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen someone die to that enemy, but can definitely happen. If he gets you on a counter hit, you're done for.
I think that actually happened this tournament already.
Oh really?
Yes, I think someone died actually to that enemy this tournament.
That is unfortunate.
I don't know who it was, but
Because even
yeah.
dying there is still a very, very long run back.
Yeah.
It's pretty like it's like a
Absolutely.
minute. So Ahady closer to shadows right now.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna say hi to the pig. Hi pig. Bye
Fat B
pig.
pick. Good old Fat B pick. Shout out to Fat B.
Legendary pig. Romanticore's gonna have to heal twice because he got hit.
Alright, here we go. Shadows.
And good luck, Ahady. This is the make or break fight in this early on the run.
Oh, he gets the melee
that's
attack.
bad.
That's so unfortunate.
Oh,
dude.
that is so unlucky.
That's probably the worst 3 openings from all 3 of them at the same time.
So unlucky.
Let's see how Romanticore does here. He gets probably the best opening at the other end.
That was ridiculous, man. That is if you get maced by the caster guy, it's GG.
So Romanticore triggering second phase now, killing the Kane guy. Now he's gonna take care of the sword dude while trying to dodge the attacks of the fire guy. This is looking really good.
Yeah, Romanticore just getting a disgusting fight in comparison.
And now the third phase is just AI looping.
Yeah. A reminder that this is not the end.
Well done.
Anyway,
Very good fight.
This is a very rough and punishing route, so still anyone's game. Hopefully Ahady doesn't let this get to him and
yeah. Oh, Romanticore getting the safety lamp there for Rom. Makes sense in a tournament race. And now he's gonna make his way to Rom. Usually you need to grab the Lunarium key here inside the building. But there is a fun way to get into the water instantly by jumping off the tail of the centipede that will be in front of him now. There's like the YOLO way that he's trying to do first. And if he fails that, he can still quit out. And he actually got the YOLO way. Well done.
Part.
And
That is
now
very
he's
nice.
So Rom in first phase does do nothing, but she has her little kids protecting her. And they are actually more scary than the boss itself. So let's see how it deals with the spiders here. They can meme pretty hard, and most of the attacks are one shot as well.
Every attack is awful. If you get butt blast, if you get the vomit attack, if you get the missile attack, it's just
It's building up
just
some beast
hell.
speeder here.
But the bolt paper makes it much better because you can one shot the spiders.
Where's that
with...
spider
what
going?
was that? You can one shot the spiders with one arrow. That was an interesting decision.
That spider's just like,
by the
I'm out.
spider. Yeah, and Spider wants to play no role in this fight. So Romanticore canceling the teleport, and meanwhile Ahady making his way back to Shadow's fight, round 2. Hopefully it goes better now.
Dude, you're Romanticore.
So on the second try, the shadows are a little bit far apart at the start, so could give him a better chance to get more damage on, but they're not being nice to him at all, man.
God,
Look at that. He just
dying
oh, gee. Oh.
Oh no, Ahady. Oh no. I guess we have another forfeit.
I'm afraid that is a forfeit.
On the winner bracket final. The second game I commentate, the second forfeit for me. It's the Cass's curse.
That is so unfortunate. Yeah, I believe
Yeah,
he
he
just
okay. He
forfeited
just
on
forfeit in this
SRL.
SRL as well. Oh man. Well, as long as Romanticore will finish his run, I can already say congratulations on moving on to the grand final for Romanticore.
Yep.
As long as he doesn't forfeit, it is actually a clear win for Romanticore.
Very unfortunate.
Yeah.
This race does not display in any way Ahady's skill. He's a
No, not
very,
at
very
all.
talented runner. It's just that this run is that punishing. The game is just it's very rough. And just by dang the
Oh,
live on
oh, oh
but
no.
yeah, just by being brave enough to come into a race environment, on a tournament environment, and run these games,
It can just
every
it can
participant
happen. It
is
can
a
happen in
winner.
a tournament.
Yeah.
Even really insane runners in the almost top 10 of the leaderboards got like out in the losers bracket first try. Don't
Yeah.
worry about it.
That's
I
how
don't
you
want to
can see
name.
this.
I don't want to name anybody or don't want to point any fingers. It was me. But yeah, it can happen. And,
Yeah.
like this is like probably like from all of the Souls games, probably one of the most unforgiving like runs and like routes to do.
Yeah. The
So
start is super rough.
yeah, up until pretty much after Shadows, it gets like a little bit better. Like pretty much starting from like One Reborn, the run gets like a little bit more like chill in that regard. But just the
Yeah,
start is just crazy these days.
the start is crazy, and you get a little bit of a breather later on in the middle, and
Yeah.
then you have DLC and the last fights where you're already shaking a little.
The DLC at least is just challenging. It's just not unfair. That's the difference.
Yeah, that's a way to put it. So Romanticore approaching One Reborn,
Yeah,
and
one of the best designs in the Soulsborne history. Just stands there
gonna
and just pukes at you. This great boss design.
gonna make use of the limb system of this game that allows us to break certain parts of a boss's body and stun lock them. It's pretty much what we did with Amelia and Harl. Pretty much just stun lock them into oblivion and kill them super fast. And it's like a good fight for Romanticore. Backs
it's pretty
up,
textbook
goes for the
run.
leg.
At
Didn't get
Wonderborn.
fireballed at all. GG.
Very good.
Making his way to Nightmare of Menses, where he's gonna counter Mikolash, and he's gonna have his first contact with the Frenzy mechanic. Would you like to explain the Frenzy mechanic, CV? The best mechanic in every game?
Well, the frenzy mechanic is just someone looks at you and you die. That's pretty much how the frenzy mechanic works. No, but frenzy is pretty much something where it can be built up. You will see like a similar bar filling up as the beast meter bar, and as soon as that bar is full, it drains like what does it drain? Like 75. Like it drains like a lot of damage. Like it drains a lot of health from you, pretty much. And that is like a buildup that is not instantly gone as soon as the enemy is dead that like frenzies you. So even if the enemy is dead that's like that frenzies you, the frenzy will still build up. And that makes it for really awkward situations throughout the whole run.
You can also sometimes get frenzied through loading screens, which is one of the most annoying things.
Yeah, good old frenzy warps.
Yeah, when you're warping back from getting the last gem. The curse gem. So now Romanticore's gonna go back to the dream. Does he level up right now?
I think he does, yeah.
Okay, so he's gonna level up and upgrade his weapon to +8 and socket the gem he got in Yharnam.
It should go like 32 strength, 25 skill.
Yeah, I believe that's it.
Yeah.
So as we said earlier, the gems play a huge part on the damage they deal in this route. In this game, pretty much in every route you're getting gems. And they're gonna get a 15% physical attack gem and two 18% gems.
Thank God you know that, because I don't. I just know that I have to pick them up and equip them. That's all I know as a runner.
I mean, that's enough.
Yeah. I mean, to run this game is absolutely enough.
So as you see those spears piercing through Romanticore's character, those are frenzy spears. They not only build up frenzy on you, but they already deal a little bit of damage. So you can see that Romanticore does not have full HP right now. It's because of the tiny bit of damage.
Yes.
Hopefully no Dist Golem. Alright, he's safe.
No one's afraid of spiders.
I'm afraid of spiders.
You are?
Spiders, yeah.
Wow.
I always go through this part with my eyes closed.
Just watching in some anime.
Yeah, not much happening right now. Just making his way to Mikolash.
Doesn't even get the peach pellet in case he dies to Mikolash.
Yep. Getting the blue elixir to make it past the bridge on the way to Wetner's that's filled with pigs and shadows of Yharnams. You thought you had enough shadows on that one boss fight, but no, have more here.
I know that he's gonna make his way to Mikolash, the host of the nightmare.
Yeah, let's see if he gets the elevator.
No.
No elevator for Romanticore. So if he happens to die in this fight, it's pretty much a 3 to 4 minutes.
Yeah.
I think so. It's something pretty significant. No, I don't think it gets to 3 minutes, but it's not nice dying here, nevertheless. So the way the Mikolash fight works, there are 3 paths he can do before going into the main room you would fight him on. And it pretty much comes down to RNG. You can either save nothing, that's what Romanticore had.
Oh,
he got the
double
most...
puppets, though.
Oh yeah, that's unfortunate. He got the most normal pathing. You can save 3 seconds if he runs back and into the room, or you can save 15 if he goes directly into the room.
Yeah.
Which, when you're running for an optimal time, is a little annoying, because pretty much comes down to RNG. You can't do anything. So far, we don't really know if there's a way to manipulate it. It would be very nice if there was.
It would be. It would be would make runs a lot more easier. But just killing that Wandering Nightmare, I think it's called, or something.
Yeah.
I think we have that question like every tournament race, what they're called. I just call them lizards.
Lizard.
Yeah. And now they're gonna make their way to second phase. Let's see if he's actually going the normal way or if he's going the he's going the normal way. So what we can do here, usually you kind of want to aggro, or usually you aggro Mikolash in the normal playthrough, and he goes into the room and you have to fight him into the room. But with using a pellet and dropping down here and doing the plunge, he doesn't get it though.
Okay, so he does not manage to block Mikolash from getting into the room. So it's actually has an opening for memes right now.
Yep. This will be fun now.
Yeah, hopefully nothing happens. Okay, no call from beyond.
Ooh, but it's getting...
Oh, he's getting...
Uh-oh. Oh, he's got him in the corner now. Should be GG. Unless he goes to insane punches again. Oh.
Oh, boy. Oh,
Oh my god, this is no call beyond.
Wonka shake my dudes.
Here we go. Okay, well done. Good dodge. Oh my goodness, this is so close.
There was one race that Romanticore had to dodge like 3 call from beyonds, and he dodged everything.
So he knows how to dodge them at least. That's good.
Yeah. So getting Mikolash to actually get into the room makes it so you lose about 40 seconds because you have to wait for the gate to open. Actually, first of all, you have to make your way up and then down to the room. You have to wait for the gate to open, and then you don't cover any ground that you would if you manage to kill him outside the room. So yeah, it's about 40 seconds time loss.
Yeah, but he managed it well, so it's all good. Upcoming is one more prime example for the frenzy mechanic. It's a pickup of a very, very important gem, but it's guarded by 2 very, very pretty brain ladies, winter lanterns, whatever you want to call it. And if they look at you, they build up your frenzy. So just close your eyes, guys, and just go through it.
Yeah.
And she already saw him.
You can get past this first one without her seeing you sometimes, but
bad RNG as well.
Again, just down to RNG. So he gets the frenzy. The frenzy actually procced. Let's see if he gets the frenzy warp.
No, you only can get the frenzy warp if it's like either already completely full and frenzied already, or if it's like close to being full and then it like continues to frenzy up during the loading screen.
Okay.
If it's like halfway through or something, you never get a frenzy warp.
Let's see. So right now he's gonna make his way to Wetner's. He's gonna grab 2 bloodstone chunks. These are actually godsend chunks. If those chunks weren't there, the route would be pretty different.
Yeah.
Because before Nightmare Frontier Skip, you could either get these chunks or kill one of the lizards, one of the big lizards. But the problem with killing that lizard is that he can actually fight back. And that guy hits really hard.
It 2-shots you, I think, right?
yeah, something like that. I think I've lost like quite a bit of runs to that guy back in the day. But thankfully, we have Nightmare Frontier Skip and those chunks.
Yeah. Okay, coming up is a boss named Witners. This is like a very interesting fight. Mostly, yeah, just have to stay behind her and you're good. That's pretty much all there is to say about this boss.
There's a little bit of RNG on teleporting and when she decides to do her special attack, which we call Nightmare Phase. Oh, and I don't think we mentioned, but they are doing transform attacks to build up beast meter faster.
Yes.
And it also deals a little bit more damage. The multipliers, I think it's 1.3 times the attack. But whenever they have the meter fully completed, they can just R1 to have better DPS.
Yeah.
So right now, Romanticore getting another disgusting fight.
Getting actually really good RNG.
Very good RNG.
Nice.
Yeah,
Could be it. Alright, well done. That's actually a really, really nice fight.
No teleports, no Nightmare Phase.
So the reason he unequipped his armor there, his chest piece, is because he's going to do 2 skips now, which actually require him to know where exactly he's standing or where he's running towards. And with the hunter set, the jacket of it makes it like a little bit like weird to see where you're actually standing. So taking off the chest piece is just like an orientation pretty much.
Yeah, and the upcoming skip is just what we mentioned earlier, the Nightmare Frontier skip. Oh,
but
never mind.
First, it's the easiest skip in the run. Lecture hall skip.
Lecture hall skip. Forgot.
Thank you, this Hex, for finding this amazing piece of speedrun technique.
Yeah, shoutouts to this Hex.
Yeah. Shoutouts to everyone who runs this game and like works on skips and everything. Shoutouts to Speed Souls as well. I love you.
You're also speed gaming for hosting this tournament.
Hell yeah. And I think in August we also have the Dark Souls 3 All Bosses tournament.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I can't wait to get back on Wilhelm Skip. Alright, let's see how we does. Actually getting it first try.
God, what
What a god gamer. We should tell him that Ahady forfeit. He doesn't have to do this. Insane.
So yeah, that saving him 15 seconds, that's what Lecture Skip saves at max, I believe.
Yeah.
Around 15. And it's a pretty interesting skip.
Yeah.
It can either save your run or kill it very easily. So now we're approaching Nightmare Frontier skip, which was believed to be possible when we ran without quit outs. I believe it was like a 1 in 200 chance of getting it.
Yeah.
But right now, with partial quit outs, it's a piece of cake. Easiest skip. So what happened there is he touches his a rock that's a little below where he was standing earlier, and that difference in height is just enough so he doesn't die on the drop on the elevator. It's just so calculated. It's like Miyazaki knew.
Okay, now he's gonna fight Amygdala.
Yeah. If you have problems with this boss, please close the stream for a little.
Or get your notebook out.
Yeah, this boss is just gonna be deleted. It's gonna happen with a couple bosses in this game. Very nice. Amygdala is no mas. So such a neat strat. I love this strat.
Well done by Ivan to find this way of killing.
Shoutouts to Ivan.
Who still has the world record. Let's see for how long.
Walkers.
And now we're just gonna go back to the very first section of the run, which is in in Yharnam actually, where we're gonna find the actually first optional boss of the game that we just skipped in the beginning, called Cleric Beast.
Yeah,
and
we're not scared of fighting Cleric Beast.
No, not at all.
Know. We just come back here a little stronger.
It's still a pretty tough fight, though. I mean, you need at least 6 hits to kill him.
Yeah. If you get 7s, like, reset.
Yeah, I would reset with 7 hits.
Same, to be honest. So yeah, not much going on this part. Just gonna delete Cleric Beast and then get the run around the woods to get the summons. Because Romanticore actually knows where Logarius is. Super hard boss to find. I didn't find Logarius my first playthrough casually.
Damn.
What a noob.
I did.
Good God.
Okay, here we go. Let's see how this fight goes. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. Good luck, Romanticore.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
rip run.
8. Wow. Really bad fight.
Disgusting.
It's actually a miracle that he survived that, but really bad fight. Oh, and he actually got the gesture because he was so happy about that. So I don't know if, like, for people who actually don't know this game or don't know much about this game, Sony thought it would be super cool to use the motion controls on the PS4 controllers to use gestures in this game. So whenever you press X and move your controller just an inch to the side, the game actually gives you a gesture. It doesn't work if you press X and then throw the controller at the wall, which usually would be the normal way to do. But it works if you just like move your controller a little bit to the side. And that's why they call it salty gestures, because they're just so annoying to deal with. And they can actually destroy your run.
Yeah, there are some situations where you need to pick up some items and there are enemies nearby and just not good. Not fun
Yeah.
times. And now Romanticore making his way to the back of Yosefko's clinic to get another piece of the umbilical cord
Mhm.
and the Kanehurst summons.
Yes.
Let's see if he's going for the skip into the cave,
I
which is
think
something
so
that I
too.
haven't seen a lot in this tournament.
I think he's gonna do it.
Yeah, judging by his path, he is. Let's see. Hopefully, he gets it.
Ooh.
Oh, didn't get it. He's gonna try again though.
Oh. Oh my
Oh
god.
boy,
You should quit
gets
out actually.
pancaked.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, got it. So this is one of the newer skips in this run,
Mm-hmm.
which
Gonna
saves
run
about
here.
15 seconds.
Oh, and he
Oh, he
died.
dies. That's unfortunate. I think he was too far to the right.
I think actually, like, okay, I don't know, like, this version of the skip, I do it a little bit differently. Usually you just, like, slow walk a little bit to the left of, like, a certain spot that you see on the wall, and then you should be good to go, but this is
Yeah.
actually not good. He did heal in Ahady,
Yeah,
just,
he
like,
healed.
he just, like,
He
didn't
bounced
get it.
off to the right and,
Yeah.
and died. So yeah, I don't think he's going for it again. But he does need those echoes, doesn't he? Or no?
He actually does need them, I think.
I don't... Yeah, it didn't level up.
He's going
Let's
for it
see
again.
how this is gonna go. Okay,
Got a
gets
first try.
this time.
Doesn't go for the echoes though. Either he didn't see it or he just missed them. Oh, what am I talking? Either he didn't see them or he just doesn't care about them. There we go.
It gets past the big giant.
Okay, now time for the favorite part of the run. Ladders.
Who's
Who's excited? Big whoop.
GDQ.
Are you not entertained?
I remember when we used to do this part so early.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Like,
And
20
if you
minutes
did
in.
early DLC, you had to do this plus DLC
Mm-hmm.
and all the run to Shadows. God, it
And
was
then you
like
die and then you
7
reset.
minutes of nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like you had fire paper and a +5 weapon for Shadows, so it was a pretty nice fight.
That's true. You still can
But
die though
still,
pretty
yeah,
easily.
there's nothing can prevent you from dying to Shadows 100%. Yeah, it did.
Was it
climb
heads
the
or tails?
ladder. It was heads. What was happening on the ladder there?
It was just kicking randomly.
Okay. It was a luck
Probably
kick,
he tried
I
to
guess.
kick. He tried to kick the ladder. He's so angry at them.
Thing. He might be listening. Romanticore.
So coming up will be a part where we actually use the weapon that we pick up at the beginning, the cane, for the very first time and also for the only time in the whole run.
Yep.
Pretty much just it will be just used to aggro one opponent, one enemy through a wall, and that's it. Then you never use this thing again because it's garbage.
Still a little bit to go. Okay, so he would use the hunter's mark there anyway, so he would lose his echoes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what he's going for, to be fair. He's gonna make his way to Cathedral Ward now. Home of Ebertus, daughter of the Cosmos and Celestial Emissary. Two bosses that, if everything goes right, they're just a nuisance, but sometimes, you know, Bloodborne, things can happen.
Bloodborne being Bloodborne.
Yeah, maybe the alien on Orphanage Key Skip just doesn't feel like it today. Which shouldn't happen because this Hex made a video that brings Orphanage Key Skip down to a science. Like, with percentages and everything. Shoutouts to this Hex again, he's a monster. This is the little scary part of the run, where Mentor's gonna quit out. So he de-aggroes the enemies in this part, because sometimes you can get booped around by getting shot and punched at by the golems and the beast dudes. So it can actually mess you up pretty hard.
Yeah. So for everyone who's just joining and asking what's happening on the race, Ahady unfortunately died to Shadows twice. Shadows died twice. And
bet no one has said that yet.
And actually like had to, or decided to forfeit the race on his own wish. So as long as Romanticore finishes his run, he will be in the grand final waiting for the winner of the losers bracket final, which will be Ahady versus the winner of Deep Planet versus Emery. I don't know if there's a date yet for that run. But that's going to be an interesting run as well. An interesting race. Deep Planet versus Emery, both really, really good runners as well. And the winner of that, like I said before, will be head-to-head against Ahady. And the winner of that will go against Romanticore in the grand final. But since Romanticore is coming from the winner's bracket, he will have a 1-0 advantage in the grand final. So the grand final will be best of 3. But Romanticore only needs to win 1 race, while as the guy coming from the losers bracket has to win 2 runs.
Yeah, and since this is a double elimination tournament, Ahady, as CB said, still has a chance of bringing everything home. So
it's at 8 AM EST tomorrow, the race. Oh, on Tuesday, sorry. What is that in normal human time?
This, I have no idea. 8 AM, oh my god. What is that in EDT? That's why. So this is where we use the cane to aggro the alien that has the orphanage key.
Isn't like EST and EDT the same?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, it is.
Time
and
zones.
It's 2 PM CEST and 8 AM EDT.
That's 2 PM for you? Okay, so it's like...
Yeah, can just chill, wash out at work. I didn't say that, by the way.
Boss is watching. So yeah, since doors and walls are just a concept for Miyazaki, you can just hit the alien and kill him through the door. It's nothing. And what you saw Romanticore pick up there was the Cosmic Eye Watcher badge, which allows him to buy pellets on the inside shop right now, which he will do right before the DLC run.
Fun boss coming up ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to YOLO.
For the YOLO. Yeah, I
But
believe
just ignores.
pretty
just
confident.
Ignores everyone around.
YOLO. Yeah, GG.
Easy.
No chance. Romanticore playing no games. Making his way to Ibertus.
This is like probably a boss fight that a lot of people had struggle in their first playthrough. Like I personally got stuck there for weeks on this upcoming boss.
Yeah, Ibertus was no good in my first playthrough.
It was like from the main game, it's probably one of the hardest fights for sure.
Yeah. Because if you don't have like super optimal DPS, she's super tanky.
Yeah. But fortunately for speedrun, there's a certain like a set strat we do here. So we're just gonna build up some beast meter, and now we're just gonna wait until the fight starts. There we go, instant stagger, and from here on out it's just pure execution.
Yep. stagger into oblivion, and Libertas is no more. Bye bye, Celestial Being.
Hold on. Okay, and it's time for the star for the stuff we all been waiting for, the DLC.
Yep. I believe he's not gonna choose Orphan because I saw him practicing Orphan earlier, so
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna cheese him.
just gonna go all out. Orphan's much more consistent nowadays because of all the DPS you have, and we figure out the fight better as well.
True, true.
Hello, Romanticore. It's waving at us.
I hope chat can wave back a little bit at Romanticore. Be nice to him.
Yeah, let's wave back.
Okay, here we go. We're in the DLC, but we instantly go back to the Hunter stream.
Yeah, not yet, not yet.
Calm down, everybody.
Too fast. For now, it's gonna buy the Blood Rock. Okay, was weapon to +10. I was gonna buy with insight.
Yes. 60 insight to buy the Blood Rock. And
Oh
he's
boy.
gonna also buy 3 pellets. He almost ruined his run by buying 36 at 63
I've done
pellets.
that. Who
Yeah.
else done that? I've done that. Hello,
G'day.
Ahady.
I
You guys
guess
mind
not.
if I join the commentary?
Yes. No. I'm
Welcome.
kidding. How's it going, man? How are you feeling?
It was a pretty good run, other than the fact that I died twice to Shadows and then forfeit. I think it was a pretty good run.
Yeah.
It went pretty well.
Went pretty good.
Gascoigne was pretty good. It was like a 518. It was everything was pretty solid, I would say.
Yeah, I suppose. The first death was very unfortunate. The opening was
second-
Yeah, the opening was just probably the worst opening I've ever seen for that.
I should have rolled. Like, I pressed roll, but I should have just spammed it. I should have just pressed it once.
The stun from the mace attack is just so long.
Yeah, it lasts for like 5 seconds. No, not
Yeah.
that long. But it lasts for long enough for the other guys to do it.
Unless the katana dude like backsteps, I think it's death. I don't think there's much to do there. It was super unfortunate. Romanticore picking up the eye thing. I forgot what it is. Eye pendant. To
Okay.
use after Ludwig and access the research hall.
What'd you say, Ahady?
So, do you have a link to the commentary stream?
I will DM you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Happy Canada Day, by the way, I hate it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What a great way to kick it off.
Did you already sing the national anthem today?
Oh yeah, every morning.
Nice.
Have my Canada flag bandana on.
Oh my god, that was scary, Romanticore.
Yeah. Dude, don't you usually just like quit out there?
I think so. You
I
just
think
like
it's safer to just wait until they're all out of the door and then run in.
Okay.
Or use a blue elixir. But yeah, if you quit out,
You didn't do either.
Dudes in the door.
Sing it together. I don't even know the lyrics. I just know that it starts with "Oh Canada."
oh, that's why Nax replied to my tweet with "Oh Canada" earlier. I see.
Time for Ludwig. Best soundtrack in the whole run. And almost dying on the way.
So you get for getting peach files. Beating up on So this is another boss where you use the limbs to stagger him.
Yeah. See if he
I
gets
think
everything.
I put the game down for like a month because of this guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Really
I did try
terrible
fighting him
fight.
for the first time in New Game Plus 3 though. That was not very smart on my part.
He didn't do the silico strat, so it's pretty much a terrible fight.
Oh. And
Oh,
that's
and he's
the-
lice.
One shot.
I've never seen that being a one shot, honestly.
I think he thought he was gonna get the 2-hit stagger.
Yeah.
Which he should, but I don't know.
Don't you need an
Well,
L1 for the 2-hit stagger?
I think he didn't have enough meter. Because if you do the silico strat, you always get 2-hit stagger.
Oh, let's see. Well, if you do the hex strat, you only need one hit.
That's true.
Dang.
It's a Canadian superior strat.
See, even
So
if I
let's say-
continued, I would have still been behind by at least a minute.
Well, I mean, he died to the.
I
What
lost-
was it?
I was like
The-
already
the-
5 minutes behind because of
Oh,
shadows.
that's true.
And then maybe another 40 seconds because of Gascoigne, so...
Let's see how often he dies to Logarius. If he finds them, though.
Yeah, if you find them. Like, there's no way I would have won. I would have been wandering around looking for Logarius for 4 or 5 hours.
There we go.
Damn, someone
Someone in chat sang the national
posting the
anthem for us, so we don't have to do it. Thank God. There's a lot of "O Canada" in that anthem.
That's
At the
patriotism.
start of every line.
Oh really? That's annoying. No offense.
Not really,
That's
actually. It's at the
annoying.
end of, like, the second line, and then the start of the third. I don't know. Weird. Twice in each line.
Oh Jesus.
They're just happy of their country.
I actually saw that like the Quebec mafia, I think, has stole millions of Canadian dollars in maple syrup
Well, I mean, millions of Canadian dollars is only like
from
$7
$5.
American.
Yeah.
the fact that they actually stole maple syrup.
At least you
That
won't
is-
forget the name of the country.
is
That's
big.
true.
Oh, that's a nice strat for Noah.
Never seen that before, yeah. Just running around the guy, bullying him a little bit.
Damn. That makes too much sense. I would never think about that.
Yeah, the line that says "in all of us" command, that's new. It used to say "in all our sons," but that's
Since when is that?
that's not a 2018 friendly.
When did they change that?
I have no idea. Like,
Is that really the reason why they
yeah,
changed?
seriously.
Nice. Yeah, so let's go round 2.
Yep.
Oh boy.
That was an awkward start.
Got it. That was weird.
Looking good so far.
Ludwig does not.
He gets that
Oh
attack
my
again.
god. He
Now I
got
get
the
the stagger
exact
now.
same.
Yep.
The exact same sequence.
What the hell was that?
He hit his head and staggered it at the head.
Yeah, but he actually instantly animation canceled and just started to do the attack afterwards.
I'm
That
just
looked
gonna look
weird.
at my failures save file real quick and continue. I've decided to continue.
I've never seen that before, which just happened at Ludwig there.
You mean during the repost or?
Yeah, he got
after?
the repost, but Ludwig instantly started to do the phase 3 attack. It just animation canceled the whole repost. That was so odd.
I don't know. I didn't pay enough attention then because
Well, I'm
Bad.
surprised that he's marking out here.
didn't say that.
Or did he
didn't
quit
say
out?
that.
He
Yeah.
quit out. He
Oh,
quit
that's
out.
technically cheating, so
Oh
I'm sorry.
my
Unfortunately,
gosh.
we have to reschedule this race.
I
Well,
won't
it's
complain
not
though.
it's not an X confirmation though that like needed to be done to activate the elevator.
That's unfortunate
matter,
really,
it's
that we
cheating.
have cheaters in our community.
Calling.
Splicers.
Is EMP
Splicer.
watching?
I think Romanticore watches a little too much Ivan, so he's just like,
Oh
picking
my
up the
god.
splicing.
Jesus Christ. So just grabbing Lauren's skull for later on.
I remember one runner I forgot Lawrence's skull, and I was wondering why I got a gold on an orphan.
That's
30
good. That's
seconds.
really good.
30-second gold.
I was like, holy crap, dude. I'm so
Holy
far
crap.
ahead.
I can't believe it. Overnight, I got so much better.
The practice paid off.
So he's gonna do a very cool quit out strat here as well. To just get through this room without getting damaged.
That's also technically cheating because quitouts are banned in Bloodborne.
Yeah. Happy 2016, by the way.
Only if you're part of the super secret Discord group.
Yeah. If you have friends. That's a very neat strat, by the way, because
Yeah, it is.
the ones on the back just like shut down. Oh my god, he gets hit there. That's scary.
So yeah, now he's gonna make his way to haha Twitch chat, haha.
Oh yeah. I would
think-
ask Cyclone to ban every living failure jokes.
Yeah. I think
Because
every speedrunner at
that's
some point had a
morality.
guy in chat that said like, "Oh, that's me."
Oh, that's
haha,
me.
haha."
Every single
yeah.
time. It's not even
Yeah.
like one time. Every single time you fight failures, someone's like, wow, this boss is named after me, isn't it?
Yeah. So yeah.
I believe Romanticore split is called like high school friends.
That's actually a good
I
though.
think that's funnier.
His,
Yeah, when
his
when
splits
Ella
are,
ran
like,
this game, his
family
chat was
themed.
unbearable. Yeah, his splits are.
His Gascoigne split is like our father.
Yeah, he has it as like a family show.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's pretty personal.
Yeah. He has a strong relationship to
he has the
run.
best Parl split. I can't believe I didn't think of it. His is called Parl Jam. I can't
Oh,
believe I
yeah,
didn't
that's
think of
good.
that. Now I can't do it because then it would be copyright.
Your previous what's it called? Celestial Emissary split was great.
Blue Man
Group.
Yeah. Everybody stole that from me. Like, everybody.
Wow, why didn't he get the parry there? That was odd. And he's
Wow,
dead.
now I
Dead?
should've- I wish I
Yes.
continued now.
died to Twitch chat.
Keep dying, Romanticore.
Clap.
We won, smiley face.
Da
The
boys.
Boy.
Ooh, he's like
That's the-
very
that's the
far.
best split. Yeah, he doesn't have pellets anymore. Like I think.
Oh yeah, so he has to
Why is
go
he
back
coming
and buy
back?
pellets. I think he has to buy like bolt paper and pellets actually.
No, he could
He
have
has one
bought, or he
bolt
could have
paper.
grabbed those 6 pellets. That would have been faster.
Oh,
He
well.
grabbed those 6 pellets and then just like on his way back up.
Maybe he plans on inside dumping for Gammon.
That would be Peach. I think that would also be considered a
Cheating?
forfeit.
Yeah.
And cheating. A cheating forfeit.
So making his way back. I actually didn't know that this elevator was activated. The first couple months I ran the game.
So you thought you were just stuck down there
Yeah,
after you died of failures? No!
there's nothing else to do.
Soft lock!
And I also thought that I had to wait for the other elevator to come down. I didn't
Oh,
know
yeah?
about the door on the left. Yeah, you learn something new running this game every day. Alright, gets the parry. And now it's just farming failures as they
This is a
spawn.
hit. Basically trash.
Yeah, rip run basically.
Rip run.
I think Romanticore got a super disgusting RNG the other race.
On failures, he the third, he waited too. Well, he didn't wait too long. Like he took too long, so the third one spawned, and he just like came out of nowhere from behind the tree and just whipped him in the face.
Oh man, that's adorable. When that happens in a run.
He gets the meteors as well. Nice.
All right, GG.
Boom, meteor dead. I'm just hoping for like deaths everywhere. I don't hate
Damn.
Romanticore, by the way. We're probably gonna play PUBG right after this. I hate myself.
No, you don't.
Feels bad, man.
Yeah, so what Romanticore did there was quit out to manipulate the beast meter. So he has a full beast meter right now, but he doesn't like feel anymore unless he uses another pellet, which he's going to for Maria. So he basically starts the fight with 80% of the beast meter filled, which makes the fight very, very nice.
Yeah.
Much easier than before when we weren't allowed to do quit outs.
He basically saves a cycle of attacks.
Yeah, she doesn't even move. If you do, it's a little bit precise to like go back in when she's transforming on the first transform, like the blood transformation.
Yeah.
You can get 2 hits there, and then she'll instantly go to phase 3, and then you can just kill her. She won't even move.
Yeah, so I just saw she's already transforming.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it didn't go for her. Oh my god.
Ooh.
Oh!
Why didn't I continue? I could have won. If I played perfectly.
Unfortunate. I played like a god.
Flow TP.
It's all about flow TP.
Oh no,
Good
that
flow,
was
by the way.
Sansa, never mind. Was that Sansa? Yeah.
What was
Freakers
Sansa?
E7.
That quote. I played it like a god.
Oh no, that was Flo.
That was flow.
Yeah,
Was
Flo
it?
against Wetners
Yeah.
after he got like the the instant lawnmower.
It's too late now. I mean, I could load it up. I don't have enough time. Because we only have 2 hours, right?
You can start the run now, right? Just start
No,
from
I mean, I can just
beginning.
load up from when I died, but you need to... There's only 2 hours for a time slot or whatever, so I wouldn't have enough time.
Wow, with that attitude, yeah.
Just load the Maria save file now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy.
Wonder if it'll pick up my stream if I start streaming. Just start it at Garmin and see if Romanticore's watching. He'll tune in and be like, "What?"
Oh, gets a lamp now. He's scared.
Oh yeah, I forgot I uninstalled.
Oh yeah, those.
So I can't do that.
God damn it, dude. This Romanticore is gonna have a tougher time because he doesn't have the field beast meter, and she's doing a lot of strong attacks.
Yeah. Because of the 2 hours time slot, we can never have a DS2 all bosses tournament.
Oh, I'm so sad about that. And all the
Posted on
2
Speed Gaming
DS2
24.
runners as well. Oh, you could have an any percent tournament.
Any percent cat ring skip only.
Yeah. Great return
Old
of flow.
patch.
How
old
is she
patch.
not dead?
Shooter!
Shooter,
Shooter.
man. You gotta shoot
He has to do it. He doesn't do it. He's
Spam
spammed.
There we go.
Yeah.
Nice.
Killed him with a gun. Her.
"20 minutes left on Bloodborne."
For paying death versus one of his bots.
Damn, that's toxic.
Commentated by Casey, obviously.
For now, Romanticore going for the easiest boss in the run.
He really is not that hard, to be honest.
Yeah,
Orphan,
not
like,
anymore.
honestly, I feel if the only reason you should die to Orphan in any way is if you get instant lightning. And even then, you shouldn't really die. You might just have like a 20-second slower fight or more. But the run,
you'd have to know how to deal with the second phase, which I guess it's worth learning if it comes down to it.
I learned like the easiest attacks, just so like the most common attacks, so that way if that happens in a run, I can kind of salvage it. But I mean, it's over. If that happens in a run, it's over. You're gonna lose so much time, especially if you have like a really good time already. It's pretty much over.
Oh man.
Grab the lamp. What a peach. Get hit by the skull.
Oh my god, he almost got hit.
Where's Dist? Dist is not in this tournament. Why don't you quit out? Why is he just standing there?
Damn, he jebaited the shark.
It's a pretty cool quit out he's
Where's
doing here.
this? Wait a second, let me call him. Yo, Dist.
Wait, did he actually have enough HP for this skip?
Yeah, you don't need it doesn't matter how much HP you have.
Okay.
And you only take like he just died. He actually died to the skip.
Did
I saw his HP drop before he quit out.
Oh damn.
He quit out too late.
Oh yeah. Oh boy. Thank God he got the lamp.
Oh my gasp.
So what Romanticore's trying to do is his lope quit out. He quits out while bumping into his lope, and he cancels the damage. Oh my god, he just straight up didn't quit out right now. He's
Well, he just dropped like wrong there.
I think it did, I think he didn't even reach the the rock. Romanticore actually throwing the race. First playthrough.
Now I actually wish I continued. Now I feel bad. Because I would have had a chance.
Rip.
I forfeit because I died to shadows twice.
There we go, now we got it. Quite sure.
Is this his normal setup? Yeah, that's usually how you do it.
Yeah. Because he only installed the game.
I think uninstalling the game was a result of dying to shadows.
Yeah. Have we
installed the game during the shadows fight and then to die.
Did anyone crash in this tournament yet?
No.
Not yet.
Damn.
Not yet.
Unfortunate.
Watch, he's gonna like go to deal the last hit on Orphan. Crash.
Boom. PS4 off.
The crash is a pretty good meme. So
I'm
yeah,
gonna
approaching
drive down to
Orphan
Texas
of
and
Cause
turn off his PS4.
gets the backstab on the opening, pretty good. Dealing some mad damage. Look at this RNG, gross already. So at this point he can already use the bait strat. Pretty much you try using an item or like heal with a vial, and he jumps over you again, and you can get a free backstab.
So basically, if you get a backstab, it's over.
GG. Is he gonna do it again? No.
Oh
boy.
Uh-oh.
Okay, this can get interesting.
We go, boys. Come on, you got this. You got this backstab. Come on.
Or you just die.
That attack from Orphan is ridiculous, because if you start walking behind him too early, he'll just do like a mega 180 and just slam on your face.
Yeah,
like, it's ridiculous.
Wouldn't it be better in like a tournament if that happens and he gets like knocked back there and he can't get the backstab, that he just like quits out and starts to fight again?
I don't know, because you can get some attacks where you can backstab. Like,
yeah, so there's
relatively easy.
That attack where he jumps into the air and throws a bunch of those like gumballs at the ground. Yeah. If you're underneath him when he does that, you can go behind him and backstab that.
Oh, he's doing the old skip now.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Shameful.
Also, the attack where he does like that two-handed slam, like 3 two-handed slams and jumps over your head. That one's easy to backstab.
Yeah, because you can just walk
Yeah.
and he's gonna jump over you.
And then there's one where he like pauses for a second, then jumps to the side. You can just like strafe that one back and then run behind him, and he'll do an attack. You can backstab.
Yeah. So round 2, Romanticore against Orphan. See if he's better. Execution now.
Just forfeit
It's,
Romanticore.
Yeah, that's the good opening.
That's
What?
That backstab.
Yeah.
He like twists his back on that one.
Yeah.
So you have to attack like the left side of his body, not actually the back.
So let's say for Romanticore actually forfeited for some reason. What will happen?
They have to
he win?
reschedule and do the run again.
We
Okay.
probably do a race on our own time and then just.
I see.
Oh my
Uh-oh.
god.
Oh, that was too early.
Yeah, there it is. Good. You can backstab that pretty easy.
That's great.
What?
Oh boy.
Oh no. Yeah, I should exactly just quit out and do it
I
again.
would just that was smart.
I don't know how that wasn't a backstab. Did he miss? No, he
The
didn't.
first one or the second one?
Like the first one.
I think it was too early on the
Or
first one.
the second one, I mean.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't
He
know.
might have hit
Might
the
have
like
missed.
too far to the right. Because he wasn't looking directly at Orphan. He had this
Mhm.
camera like behind. It was weird. Round 3.
This would have been my chance. Yeah, I've never died to Orphan.
Yep. Never
Who's
seen
actually-
Ahady die
I
to.
don't think I've ever died to Orphan in a run. Maybe once.
Never seen Ahady die in general, but that's just because
Yeah,
I don't
never.
watch him.
I've actually.
That
Wow.
was
That was subtle but effective.
I'm
toxic,
sorry,
bro.
dude. No. Am I a sub? I think I'm a sub.
I can't watch Ahady because he streams at
Didn't know you were
god
saying-
awful times for me.
Okay.
Super.
Yeah, I mean,
late.
for me as well, like, I'm always sleeping, so... I always catch, like, the very last when I go to work in the morning.
Oh yeah, the fight's over by the way.
Orphan's technically not dead because he's standing there, so Romanticore actually just soft locked the game, and now he's cheating by
By leaving
the
the
run.
fight.
like, look, he's standing right there. Like, honestly, just what are you gonna do?
Yeah, it's not intended, so.
Cheating.
Getting more pellets. Making his way to Lawrence.
Yes.
Fight that's activated by the skull he picked up earlier. Lawrence
is
nowadays is such a
probably the
piece of
second
cake.
easiest boss in the DLC, I would say.
Yeah, nowadays it is so good. It's basically no phase 3 RNG.
If you get 34 strength and 35 skill, and you run with 10 vit, you can kill him with 4 hits in phase 3 without breaking the second hand, so that's like the absolute fastest way to kill him.
Dang. Wait, how much strength?
34 and 35.
You just skip the
34?
bit level up in the DLC and then you
Yeah.
can get
Oh,
34.
okay.
So you'll run the whole game with 10 vit.
Yeah.
Because normally, Falcon House made a strat where he would break both hands and then be able to kill him in phase 3
Yeah.
before he does an
Mhm.
attack.
That one's
But
sexy.
If you get 34 strength, you can just break the one hand and then kill him with 4 additional hits in phase 3, and he won't have a chance to do another attack.
Oh, that's sick. So yeah, it's basically down to execution now. Where, like a year and a half ago, we had to deal with RNG in the Lawrence fight. It wasn't not that bad, but
Yeah, it really was.
you know,
It could ruin your run pretty quickly, though.
yeah, if you were like 1 frame late on the big slam attack, you're dead, and so was your run. So
Looking good so far.
He missed a few hits on the leg there. I don't know how.
Yeah.
I hate that leg. It's so like weird to hit it.
Here we go, phase 2.
no,
No
it's
romantic or
It's-
insta crawl.
Gets
Please.
to Michael Phelps.
Did you see
Yeah.
that in his race against? I don't remember who it was.
GG?
Dude, I think it was Dude. Lawrence just instantly did the crawl attack and just slammed him into the ground.
Oh shit.
Nice. I think someone got the belly flop opening. That attack
Really?
is super. I think it was Chimera. I think it got the belly flop, dude. The belly flop opening is so rare.
I don't even think I've ever seen it. I've
I
practiced.
think it was Chimera against Romanticore, yeah.
I've practiced
that a
it for
couple
like
times.
tens and tens of hours, and I've never even seen that.
Time
It's
for the
so
last 4
funny.
bosses, though. Let's do it.
It's so funny and scary.
So because
You see it.
Romanticore didn't do early
Gigantic.
I would say
player.
he should be disqualified. I think. See to consult with my referee.
Making
Just
his way
consult the
to
lawyer.
Wetner, not Wetners, Witches.
Wet Witches.
Which
The Wet Witches.
it's a boss that, under the right circumstances, can be pretty challenging.
Yeah, there's a famous death on that boss right after the bosses get killed because they are guarded by like 2 enemies. Tell us what happened there, Mario.
I don't really remember what happened. Don't
Okay,
know.
so you were
You're
on the
talking
that
about-
like bench that's right near the last witch. If you get hit while you're falling off of that, you do a flat fall, like when you get hit out of midair, and then you can't move, you can't roll out of it, so you die.
And you don't have iframes.
Yeah, you don't have iframes. That also happened to Newbie in the Aliens clip.
Oh yeah,
Why? Why? I need to post that clip.
the one where he is like on the elevator
Yeah.
on the way to Ibertus. Oh, that's hilarious.
Never mind, I'm not gonna
So
post it in
good.
chat. That's rude.
I don't know why you guys saying Mario there. What are you talking about?
Really? Really?
No,
He has
that's
some
rude,
very
Kendrick.
good
There's a ton of
clips.
people watching.
This is pretty much a straight up run through. Nothing to do here, pretty much. He's like, he
Yeah.
has all levels. He has nothing to pick up anymore.
He could have gotten pushed off the ledge there.
Yep. I wonder, like, that happened to one runner as well on like a
Happened to
TV
Yeah,
pace.
someone.
Milton.
I
I ran out of stamina there.
Oh, you did really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see what happened to Milton's on the roof here? Back when
Yeah,
he
I saw that as
used
well.
the
Oh, yeah,
booster
that's it.
right in front of this guy.
Yeah.
He just fell-
Those enemies are so lame, man. That guy.
I ran out of stamina there, and I had actually no idea that there is an enemy. I actually didn't know that up until then. So recharge stamina, and the guy comes just out of the shadows, like boom, down with you. I
Oh
just
god,
died.
that was hilarious. I think Senso died there once as well.
Yeah.
The
Like
best
that.
is if you manage your stamina really well on the ladder, and then the dog hits you, because you only have a tiny bit of stamina when you get to the ladder. The dog hits you, and then you go flat, face first, straight down. That's awesome.
Very good as well.
Good type of witches. Very easy fight, actually. Like, I'm not even kidding.
Well, he didn't do 2 backstabs, so I think he should be disqualified.
Yeah.
5 R1s is usually cheating. Says it right in the rules.
Yeah, that famous. I think that's a bed actually. That looks like a bed.
Yeah, it's a bad,
So
yeah.
he peached and didn't do the barrel quit out.
Yep.
Almost as bad as forfeiting in the first 20 minutes. Am I right?
Sure.
Well, at least you didn't forfeit in 2 races so far, so you still have the upper hand in that.
Okay.
Shout out to Milton, by the way.
Rip Milton.
All right. time
So
to
CB,
make
do you
our-
plan on commentating any other races, dude?
No. I think actually I'm not gonna commentate any more races because every time I commentated a race so far, one of the runners forfeit.
Oh, no.
So this will be my official retirement commentating. With this, I will officially retire from commentating any further any other races.
Are you trying to tell me that it was your fault that I lost?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So that means we get a rematch.
No.
Easy. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I hope I feel better now, Ahady. They know that it's CB's fault.
Yeah. I do feel better. I actually, like, I was mad and then I went and got food and it made everything better.
Nice. That's the answer. Food.
Yeah. Food is the answer. But I'm not actually out of it.
No,
I
not
might
at
as
all.
well be, though, because I have to beat Romanticore twice in a row. If I get to the final from the losers bracket, I have to beat Romanticore.
Oh, here's a good question. Like sports commentators always ask people and shit like that. Sorry for my language. Who would you rather face in the lower bracket final?
Oh,
Deep
yeah.
Planet or Emery?
I'd rather face probably D Planet. I was gonna say D Planet because I haven't raced him yet, but I have raced both of them. Those are the only two other people I've raced are Emery and D Planet. So.
Okay. And why is that?
Oh, Romanticore disrespecting the guy.
I don't really care, to be honest. I was just the only reason I was saying D Planet is because I thought I hadn't raced him yet, but I've raced both of them. I raced D Planet, then I raced Emery, then I raced Romanticore.
If it would be Emery, would you be doing BL4?
No.
Okay.
I'm not good enough at BL4 yet.
That's the answer I wanted to hear.
But if you think about it, okay, so Canada is an English and French speaking country, and Deep Planet is the French Slayer.
Yeah.
So you already have like 50% less chance with Deep Planet.
That is very true.
No, but I beat him with a 117 because he's trash. So.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Here we go. Here we go. Nice.
shots
Some
going on.
storylines building up for this. I like it. I like it.
We're in the middle of a crossfire here, guys.
So basically, what I'm saying is, Deep Planet, meet me in the parking lot. We're gonna settle this like men.
With a jock and pull match. Arm wrestling.
Thumb wrestling.
This community is so rude.
Yeah.
Bully souls.
So Romanticore actually found Logarius.
Picks up the item. Why not?
Yeah, so Logarius is actually a war record pace killer.
Yeah.
So
He can actually. He's like the third to last boss, but he actually can be so annoying to deal with.
Why is he duping? Oh, he's rubbing it in my face. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Except he didn't get the dupe, so
Yeah, what an idiot.
what an asshole.
Didn't even
So,
get
like-
like coins to write Ahady on the ground. I would have done that honestly.
Dang, that's ultra toxic.
Die. He didn't listen to me. I told him to die.
That's pretty good. GG. Uh-oh. Ooh, that was really close, actually.
And rip Logarius.
Alright. 2 more fights.
Only Gearman and Moon Presence.
So I actually just finished my run offline, and I got a 110-20, so
Nice, dude. Congrats.
just take my word for it.
So, will you go back to, like, hardcore grind all bosses now, Ahady, since you're only 3rd place?
Poof. No,
Dang.
I don't really care.
Okay.
I'm so sick of all bosses. I mean, eventually I'll go back to it, but
Well, that's just rude what he does right now.
Buying bold paper.
Yeah.
well,
Actually,
in the menu,
doing-
running into a fence percent.
Yeah.
Fighting as Gascoigne.
Doesn't this set have really trash Beasthood?
I hope, because then he'll die.
I know.
It has really bad Beasthood.
Terrible. Bad.
Actually, getting hit there is really not good.
He used bold paper. This fight's already like 50 seconds slower.
57, I would say, optimally.
Oh no.
That only happens
That's
if you're
karma.
That only happens when you're bad. Oh no.
Truly unfortunate.
Yeah. Nothing you could have done though.
Yeah, nothing at all. It's impossible. Garamond is actually impossible to kill. The developers didn't tell you, but for all you people that are struggling with Garamond, just give up already.
Dang. Summon for him.
Yeah. Well, summon, and he'll just one-shot your summon because it's actually impossible. Also, the arena's terrible. I mean, it's really cool looking, but
Oh yeah.
you'll like
Yeah,
some.
that's actually indeed terrible.
If you try to parry him and you're like a lot lower than him, your bullet will go like either through his legs, or he'll just like, I don't know, it just goes right through him. It's so weird.
Or the Moon Presence repost.
Yeah.
It's almost impossible to visceral moon presence. It's probably the hardest visceral in the whole game.
You have to be like all the way at the bottom of the arena to get it, or like just down the hill, because if you're at the top, you won't be able to get it. Die.
So it's probably gonna
Die, please.
Uh-oh.
do it here.
Oh. Okay, there you go.
Garamond made it easy. So only Moon Presence left for Romanticore.
Mm-hmm.
That was not a smart move.
Yep.
It actually, it's gonna get slammed, dude.
I love how I just turned him around.
What is he doing? What is he doing?
He
Down,
died.
and he was facing the other way.
Jesus Christ, what is he doing? Oh my god.
Throwing the race, dude.
Pull a dude and get like a 2-hour run.
And before he just like forfeits now and wants to reschedule.
Dude against Milton, he got a 150-27. Because he was just screwing around the whole race after Milton forfeit.
Wait, who did that?
Dude.
Oh, okay.
He got a
Actually getting the
150.
good opening.
Jesus, at 150? Did he level up another weapon or something?
I don't know. I think he was
Jesus.
just like running around doing random stuff.
What's up, dude?
Dude, why did you forfeit?
I died to shadows twice and I got triggered, so
Yeah,
And he uninstalled
I
it.
noticed after I killed One Reborn, so I stopped caring.
So
I
yeah,
should've
congratulations,
continued,
Romanticore.
man, but I got so mad because I practiced shadows for like an hour and I just played it really badly. My first fight I got really unlucky. I got hit by the mace and then just the other dude did his fast attack, so nothing I could have done.
So, Romanticore, I have one question. When you killed Ludwig, second phase, do you remember that?
Yeah, he one-shot me. Oh yeah, he canceled his
second time.
animation.
He cancelled the visceral, or he cancelled the riposte, actually. I've never seen that
No,
before.
I hit his head and that staggers him. Well, I didn't. That doesn't put him in like a repose state. That just staggers him.
That looked so weird.
So he just staggered his own, or he canceled his own stagger.
So you're now up in the grand final already with 1-0 advantage over the guy who's coming out of the loser bracket. That will be either Ahady, Deep Planet, or Emery. Same question to you as I already asked Ahady. Who of the three guys would you personally race against? Would you want to have in the final?
Whoever's gonna forfeit.
Dang, dude.
So
All right.
wait, hold on. Would if Emery or D Planet went to the final, would they also have to beat Romanticore twice? They
Yes.
would, right?
Yes, everyone's coming from the loser bracket has to win twice. All right, I guess we're
I guess
done.
We're done.
Yeah. Have anything else to say, Romanticore?
Please don't forfeit whoever's coming. Please don't. Seriously, this is like the last few races. Don't, even if you die, don't give up.
Nice, nice words of encouragement.
Yeah.
Like I'm
Okay,
like
I'm
seriously
better.
kind of upset.
Dang.
I'm upset too. I wish I continued, but I just got real mad. And I went ate food, and now I wish I continued.
Now next time you
Apparently, we were like really close because I missed sewer skip once, and I was like, oh shit, he's definitely like 40 seconds ahead of me now. And then I checked in, and we were.
Run was just a like complete like.
I was getting memed every corner.
My Gascoigne fight, he went down the stairs and behind the fence, and then that wasted like 30
It
seconds.
started so interesting. It started with him behind the fence. It was pretty good.
Then I got bit by the dogs like 16 times while I was trying to go to after Alfred.
Well, see, I got bit by the dog, and then when I was grabbing the pellets in Old Yharnam, I got hit. Luckily, I healed because I had a flashback, like a Vietnam flashback to my first run. And then it was going downhill, and then it's like, yo, I got a God Shadows, I got a God Rom. It was like so good up until Mikolash, and then I was like, fuck, should I forfeit? And then I checked it, and it's like, you forfeited, so I'm like, I'll continue.
Dang.
There were points where I was like, I don't want to keep going, but since I knew you gave up, I was like, oh, I'll keep going.
You powered through the...
But seriously, like, this is to all runners, don't forfeit, like, just keep going.
Well, man, like, if I died to Shadows like 6 times and I had no pellets, I would have forfeited.
I can just imagine. Oh, I mean, you could pick up more pellets in the woods. It's no big deal.
No.
You could have also done the hut skip to skip all that. So.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's super viable.
That would have been hype.
So viable.
I did the hut, or I tried to do the hut skip yesterday when I was doing practice runs. I died to Shadows, so I did the hut skip. But yeah, basically.
Yeah. Nice.
I'm just gonna do the hut skip now while we're talking.
Boys and girls.
But seriously, don't give up.
Those are like the most inspirational words I've ever heard.
You literally had to face me against my worst run of the tournament. But
Stern,
I said, I
gave
up, but I didn't forfeit. That's why I put on Gascoigne set, and I was like, fuck this, I might as well go out in style.
Alright, so I actually finished my run. I don't know if you heard that, Romanticore, but I finished my run offline and I got a 110, so just take my word for it.
How? That means you would have gotten a 106 if you finished it.
Yeah, I did. I got world record.
I can't tell if you're serious or not.
Dude, he uninstalled the
twice.
game.
It's like 5 minutes lost, and then I lost an additional like 30
It's only 4 minutes lost. I timed it. It's 2 minutes run from the lamp to Shadows. No, I'm not.
You're always wrong.
2 minutes.
All right, it's almost midnight here in Germany, so I guess I'm gonna get to sleep now.
Yeah.
Fake country.
Fake country.
We'll wrap things up.
Wrap things up now.
Any last words for you? I mean,
want to
before
play
we finish?
PUBG? Romanticore?
I uninstalled it.
Again?
Yeah. Again? How long do we have this channel?
We have it for 2 hours, right? So maybe like 20 more minutes.
Sweet, let me get this skip once and then we can stop. Actually, no, let's stop. Let's stop now.
do it. Oh, come on.
I miss it every time. This skip sucks.
Alright, everyone. This is gonna be it for us.
No, it's not. Mario's staying. We need.
I hope you enjoyed the commentary, the race. Unfortunately, we had a forfeit.
I hope you enjoyed watching me play.
Shut up.
My Let's Play.
Shut up.
Again, those are 2 very good runners. The forfeit does not display Ahady's skill. Shut up, Ahady. Don't say anything. And thank you for Speed Gaming for hosting our event. Thanks for Newbie Source Rex for putting this together.
Wait,
Thank you, Stevie, for commentating with me today.
For newbies,
even though you're
sub
cursed.
badges could be like an egg that slowly cracks open.
What are
And
you
then
talking
out comes-
about?
It's an inside joke. Don't worry about
And thank you both for participating on the tournament.
Thank you so much. And next race will be on Tuesday, 8 AM EST. It's going to be Keyplan vs Emery to determine who's going to be the opponent of Ahady. So make sure to tune into that.
Yeah.
And yeah,
it.
thank you guys for watching.
Got this.
Out.
Come on.
Thank you so much, and have a good rest of your Sunday.
See ya,
Bye-bye.
boys and girls. Bye bye.
See you guys.
Yeah.